Hello golfers, welcome back. My name is Darren and we are at Changi Golf Club today. I'm going to share with you a very simple strategy that I've learned from some of the local boys that plays on tour on how to manage or even conquer this course. So just two things. One, I'm going to be playing safe off my tee off so that I can find all fairways. And two, I'm going to be aggressive approaching all greens. So on this hole, you'll want to have the ball land one pin right of the lollipop that you see, and what the ball will do is that it will kick forward or to the left of the green, and if you're lucky, you'll be able to find the green. For my short game strategy, I will be adopting the chip and run as I don't think I can control spin all the time around these greens, especially on the cow grass. Making a par or not blowing up on this hole will set a really good pace for the rest of the day. Now at hole number 2, the distance varies depending on the tee box that you are playing from. One thing to take note is that there's going to be some headwind. You will see it when you look at the trees behind this hole. So what I've got now is a 6 iron. I'm playing for the center of the green. The pin is center right, so my miss will be front of the green or left of this green. And if you do see a pin position that's on the left, then you will want to be on the right side of this hole. A gentle reminder on the putts on the golf course. Most uphill putts, or should I say all of them, are going to be slow. Hole 3 is not a very long par 4. However, you really want to leave yourself a full shot into the green, as you can guarantee your ball stopping really quickly, especially on this narrow green. So I've chosen a 3 iron and hit it over this tree, so I'll leave myself within 100 meters. Now on this tee box, there's also on the other side, which is hole 11, I'm playing a 4 iron and hook it around the trees, or should I say in between the two trees. You can choose to play a high shot over the trees as well, but you will need about 180 meters into the air. So now for my second shot on this third hole, I've got about 80 odd meters and I'm hitting a 3/4 54-degree wedge into this green. With this shot, I can guarantee that the ball will stop pretty quickly and hopefully have a close birdie look. My plan for all my putts would be to hit it firm, especially on my uphill putts. Hole 4 is a very steep uphill par 3. I didn't have very good memories on this hole, as most of the time when I'm on this green, I'm either 3, 4 or even 5 putting. So for today, I'm just gonna be putting the ball in the center of the green with a 9 iron, so I'm taking about maybe 5 to 10 meters more than what I actually have towards the pin. And from there, I'm gonna play it safe. I've given you guys a good angle of how much break this green gives, and hopefully, with my fingers crossed, I'm gonna 2-putt this hole. The 5th hole is a dogleg left par 5. You can choose to play it aggressively or you can choose to play it safe. My safe play will be a 4 iron punch down the middle of the fairway, and I should leave myself about 250 or 260 towards the green. An aggressive play would be a driver or maybe even a 3-wood, and you're going to hook it around the left side of this tree. But just be aware, there's going to be hazards on the left and on the right. Now for my second shot, I can choose to lay up, as there is a pond about 150 or 160 meters away. So pick a club that you can lay up just before this hazard. If not, I'm going to pick up my 3-wood and hit it way past the pond and leave myself within 50 meters of the pin. Pin positions on this hole can get really tricky depending on the speed of the green. I would like to leave my ball below the hole instead of past it if I can. So for this shot, I've chosen a 54-degree wedge. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pitch it up and let it land at the front and release towards the pin.
Hit harder!
Hole 6 is an uphill par 4. It's reachable for most long hitters, but for me, I'm going to lay up with my 3-iron. I'm going to hit it to the center, or your aim point would be where the stairs or the signboard is with a 200 to 210 meter club. And from there, I should leave myself within 60 meters towards the center of the green. The green slopes from right to left on the right side of this green, and the pin is tucked at the back now. So my aim would be right side of the green with a 54-degree wedge. Let it land in the middle or maybe even at the front and let it release towards the back. I guess for most tee-off in this club, all you need is 200 meters to 210 maximum, nothing more. So for this hole, I've got my 3-iron again. I'm gonna hit it over the small tree in front and bend it towards the left. Slightly right of that is still okay, as you would still have your ball in play. So now I'm left with 120 meters. It's a full pitching wedge towards the pin, and I'm going to draw this towards the hole. What do you think this putt looks like? Straight, right to left? Seems like it's a bit double break, huh? I think let's go rightly, alright, and we just get it past the hole. Hole 8 is the hole with the narrowest fairway in the entire course. There's many ways to play it. For example, you can aim right, draw it back with the driver, aim left, fade it back. But to me, I find the safest way to get my ball in play would be a 3-iron. And I'm going to aim it towards the center of the fairway. All you need is about 200 or 210. Even if your ball hits the tree, it's going to be below the trees, and you will leave yourself a punch shot. So what I've got here is a 7-iron, and I'm going to land it just in front of the green and let it trickle towards the hole. But I hit this a bit too hard, but I guess I got lucky and I found myself at the back of the green. Now I'm left with a chip and run. I've got a pitching wedge, and I'm going to let it land 2 to 3 meters in front of me and let it release towards the hole. The aggressive play on this hole would be a driver over the trees on the left, but I've chosen a 3-iron and aim for the little tree in the middle of the fairway. But I think on hindsight, I should have taken my 3-wood, as it would reduce the chance of me being blocked by the tree. So now I'm left with about 100 meters. I've got my 50 degrees, the pin is at the back, and I'm going for the pin, and hopefully I get a good birdie look. Thank you for watching. I hope you picked up some valuable tips on how to manage this course. I'll see you in the next course vlog. Goodbye.